Good evening to you, Mish. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, this online festival on YouTube, it kicked off 2 weekends ago, but you really have a bumper lineup for this weekend. Tell us a bit more.
Yes, thank you so much for having me this evening. It's so lovely to be able to chat to you guys. So 2 weeks ago, we began the kind of Africa version of Stay Home With Me. It's a global campaign across YouTube, across the world. So France, UK, US, everybody is doing a Stay Home With Me to encourage people to stay home, stay safe, practice social distancing. And the last 2 weekends, we had some amazing performances, but obviously Easter weekend for a lot of people is a time to go away with family. People plan a lot of activities. So for this Easter weekend, where we all have to stay home to keep each other safe and keep our loved ones safe, we have put together an online festival, if you will, of music and other kinds of content as well. So we have obviously a lot of gospel performances tomorrow and Sunday, but tonight we already seen performances from some Afrobeats and pop artists. Nasty C's are actually going to be doing a special premiere in about 45 minutes. So that should be quite exciting to watch. And the idea is to just encourage people to, it's not great right now and everybody's frustrated, but you can still be entertained and you can still have these special moments.
Yeah, and it's absolutely a way of, obviously we're staying safe by observing our lockdowns, but we have to stay sane at the same time. And particularly for people who are on their own, for families and couples who are observing the lockdown together, it's maybe not such an issue, but for people who are living alone, that social media connection is really an important thing. Have you had a good response to these planned festivals and these online events?
Yes, we have. So we've had a lot of, I think we had yesterday, Nasty C had a premiere, and I think there was about 4,000 people that watched that premiere while it was happening. And over the last couple of weekends as well, we've seen people be part of the conversations as they watch these shows. We had Prince KB last weekend. He had a 1-hour set, and everybody in the chats were just so excited to have that. And I remember one of the comments someone said was like, "This is what we needed right now," and it's what is keeping people sane. I live alone, and I absolutely understand what it means to be in a lockdown by yourself and trying to grapple with this new world and the anxieties that it also brings with it. So moments like these is a way for people to also just distract their minds just for a little while of the things that's happening in the world, and a way just to connect with other people in those chats, commenting about what they're watching, what they're experiencing together.
Of course, YouTube's a global platform owned by Google. This festival is a global festival, but you have got tailor-made South African and African offerings. And I also see it's not just music. You've got celebrity chef Lorna Maseko, beauty vlogger Thandi Gama, and you've also got a lifestyle guru, Yol. So there's plenty for everyone.
Absolutely. So that's the idea. Because think about it, when you go to festivals, it's not just the music you get in touch with. You look for food, you look for other cool activities. So that's the idea. It's just all this content that these amazing YouTube creators either already had or were creating in their homes. We've just packaged it together to just help, people discover it. And also for the creators, there's an opportunity to connect with their fans in this time that everybody has to stay home.
Now, I know it started 2 weekends ago, and this weekend for Easter, you've got a special offering. But how long is it going to continue for? Because our lockdowns around the world it's very difficult to know when they're going to end. Our own has just been extended for 2 weeks here in South Africa.
Yeah, so for now, at least the Africa Stay Home With Me plan is till the end of April, early May. So we'll see what happens by the time we get to the first week of May.
And just tell me finally, what are you most looking forward to this weekend on YouTube?
So this weekend, I'm really excited about Nasty C later on. So I'm so glad we're doing an interview now, because then I can watch it at 8 o'clock. So I'm super excited about Nasty C. I'm also really excited about all the gospel stuff, tomorrow. So we've got Benjamin Dube tomorrow. On Sunday, we've got Gloria, who's a Nigerian gospel artist, and I'm looking forward to that. And also very special, Matthew Mole is doing a tour around his house. Yes, last week we kind of jammed with him in his kitchen. This week we're going to jam with him in his bathroom. So it's really exciting, just also how creative this content is.
Yeah, absolutely. And particularly lovely. Thank you so much, Mish, at Gunner from Google SA, because many people cannot go to church services, but they could certainly listen to wonderful gospel music on YouTube, or many churches are actually doing special Zoom services. So there really is a lot of innovation around observing and celebrating this Easter weekend.